Oh yeah, what's going on YouTube? It's Coach PJ coming to you live from the FightCamp HQ. Today we're going to talk about boxing footwork. Now boxing footwork can get really intricate and super fancy and hard, but we can also break it down so it's super simple and easy to digest and thus easy to help apply to your overall skill and your training. Let's get to some foundations right now. The most important thing when it comes to boxing is the foundation. So starting off in a proper stance is going to always be key. Now, if you're orthodox, you're going to have your left foot in front. If you're southpaw or left-handed, you're going to have your right foot in front. Here's a simple way to get this. If you're going to have your lead foot in front, your rear heel will be on the same line. I always would recommend either using tape, having a mirror so you can have something that you can learn and give yourself visual feedback. But basically, I want to have my elbows tight, hands up, and again, I want to be on the balls of my feet, not on the tippy toes and definitely not on the heels. When you're in your proper boxing stance, again, a heel to toe ratio, what you want to do is make sure that your weight is distributed evenly, right? So when I have my head in the center, I can keep 50% of my weight on that lead, 50% on that rear. A lot of boxers or pros will kind of tell you a different ratio, 65, 40, 30, just 50-50. Put it like that. Most of my weight will stay in the center, 50-50 here, right? I'm on the balls of my feet, and you should be able to feel comfortable moving and grooving, kind of shifting your weight forward, side to side, right? From there, what we're gonna do is simply move, right? When you see a boxing match begin, what happens? Fighters are in a corner and then they approach moving forward towards their opponent, right? So let's start with just moving forward. From that boxing stance, what you want to do is drive off of your rear leg. As I drive off of the rear leg, my lead leg will go first. Now, you want to make sure that you have small, controlled, and concise steps. So I like to just give 3 inches as the rule. When I step 3 inches with my lead foot, my rear foot has to do the same. Step with 3 inches. 3, 3. What you don't want to do is get into a weird habit where you step 3, and then you step 6, you step 3 again, and then you step 6, and now you've messed up the foundation of your boxing stance, right? So again, moving forward, driving off of that rear foot, you're going to then step lead foot first, follow with the rear, 3 and 3. You want to try to always keep that distance between the feet. As I move forward, driving off that rear foot and that lead foot going first, I want to try to maintain the distance this way and this way. So as I step, you won't see that rear foot creep over this way, right? Which is why using tape, having a mirror, or working alongside of a coach will be key to growing faster in this. So forward is a easy thing. Remember, I said easy. Now moving backwards, it's the same philosophy. I'm gonna drive off of my lead foot and drive backwards, pressing my body away, stepping with my rear foot first. Then I'm gonna follow with the lead. Same principle, moving backwards, I wanna keep it short, concise, and controlled. So 3 inches back, all the way. Now, a simple drill to perfect and practice your forward and backwards movement is to just set a timer for 2 minutes and just work moving forward. Then you can set the timer for 30 seconds, take a minute of rest, work moving backwards. Then we can segue to part 2. So now that you know how to move forward and move backwards, let's take care of the other matter, moving laterally, right? Moving both to my left and to my right. It's the same principle, but let's go over it. Similar to moving forward and backwards, I want to have the same mindset of balance and control, whether moving forward, moving back. But now moving laterally, I'm going to move to my left, stepping with my left first. I want to make sure that I'm on the balls of my feet and I drive off of that rear foot. And again, same principle, moving forward and backwards. I want to have 3 inches and then 3 inches again. Now, one little small tip is that as you move laterally, you will notice that maybe your center line is exposed. That's a little bit more of an advanced tip where we can keep our elbows and our head off the line to protect yourself at all times, but we'll save that one for another video. Moving laterally, you need to move smart. As I drive off of my rear foot, my left foot steps first, then I follow it with the rear foot. Now when I want to move to my rear side or my right here, I'm going to drive off of my lead foot, but that rear foot steps first. Follow it with the lead. I want to make sure that you do these controlled, concise, and again, small. Now, once we start to work with moving laterally, right, we set a timer and then we'll just start to drill. Simple and easy. I'm gonna move laterally, left first, for about 1 minute. Then when I get done, I'm gonna step to my right and work that for about a minute. That's the foundation of just moving forward, back, left, and right. That is, in essence, the beginning of all footwork in combat sports, but specifically boxing. Now later, you can add punches, you can add shuffle steps, pivots, feints, and all that. But the key to mastery is repetition. So practice, practice, and practice the foundations of your footwork before you move on to greater things. And there you have it, some foundations of boxing footwork. Now, if you're looking for a coach and you want to train in the comforts of your home, be sure to go to FightCamp.com, get signed up today, and be able to train with me any day and every day you want. If you like this video, would you consider giving it a thumbs up? And be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications so you'll know when we drop videos just like this one. You know the drill. Until next time, y'all, Coach PJ signing out. Peace and love.
This is FightCamp, an interactive training camp from the comfort of your own home. Tutorials and guided paths walk you step by step through the basics and sharpen your technique over time. Punch tracking technology and leaderboards provide you built-in motivation to help you hit your goals. Learn more at FightCamp.com.
Your workout, and I don't expect you to be going non-stop.